If you're stuck at the same weight, you want to get rid of some body fat, I'm going to show you how to do that without eating less. The trick is eat exactly what you've been eating. See, if I told you stop eating shit, that'd be great advice. But we can't always tell someone when they first start a program to get rid of these things that they're chemically addicted to, things that they're using to cope for their day, various stresses. So I say, hey, beginner, don't eat anything different than what you've been eating. You just came to me and said, you're stuck at a specific body fat, you're stuck at a specific weight, you can't get under the 200s, there's this milestone in your head where you flirt with it up and down 5-10 pounds, you're stuck. This is great news, because once you do this, I'm gonna show you in a second, once you do this, you get the ball rolling today. See, you eat the same thing, we're gonna start with that as a beginner, we're gonna say eat the same amount of foods, but we wanna start burning this extra energy that you so negatively refer to as fat. What we gotta do is pick what level you're at that you can burn every single day extra. 250, 500, 750 calories. How much can you burn every day? You know, I worked my way up back in the day to 500 calories. It would take me 2 workouts a day, but I said, as long as I burn 500 calories a day, it's a win. And that was my standard. And I went from the 285 down to the 211, the 215 range. I didn't eat any different. I was cleaning it up as I go. You guys remember, burning fat can happen today. Burning excess energy can happen today, especially if you set standards and goals for yourself. Something realistic like 250 calories, anyone can do that. The thing is, building muscle, it takes time, it takes reps, it takes phases, it takes a lot of effort and learning, especially if you're doing it on your own. You know, we're all on this journey. We're not gonna stop lifting weights tomorrow, but you should stop being a fat fuck or maybe embarrassed or that's unhealthy. I never looked at someone and said, oh, you're unhealthy because you have all this fat. I said, look at the way you look at yourself and you don't like that, that's not healthy. I want you to look in the mirror and be confident, to like where you're going, to like what you've accomplished thus far. It's always a process. This game ain't ever over. But to look in the mirror and not like the way you look and feel, that's unhealthy. So we're gonna get rid of the fat for that reason. You know, scientifically, too much of that excess body weight is really unhealthy for your heart. But after a certain point, it's like, are you proud of you? And I think deep down at the end of the day, I can tell from your mannerisms where you're hiding, or you only take photos from certain areas and, you know, you're coping with these things, but you're not willing to bite the bullet. Set standards for yourself. Pick a level that's reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 250 calories up every level. Can you do that every single day and stick to your standards? That's the trick. See, a lot of people, they want to like pick a special diet or pick a special training, or they're unwilling to do a burpee, or it's real comfortable in a gym where you're working the muscles. Everybody loves to lift weights. I'm the same. Everybody loves to, but you're sitting on machines and it seems like you're working out, but you're never seeing a change in the way that you look and feel. It's because your eating is average or below that, and you're not setting standards. You're going in, you're working out, you're not even measuring your heart rate. You're not even measuring, you know, how many calories you're burning. You'll track your calories. Hey, that's great. Clients will track their calories when they want to lose weight, but what do they do when it comes to their workouts? They go, did it hurt? Did I lift this much amount of weight? Did I even show up? That's no way to set goals with numbers. See, when it comes to the diet, you want results. We go count. If you want results, you're gonna count the calories and you'll cut back, right? But when it comes to your exercise, diet and exercise, what do you do for the exercise? You just say, did I show up? Did it hurt? Am I sore? That's no way to set goals. So now what we do is I guarantee you got to get one of these Fitbits, heart rate monitors, Apple Watches, Samsung, whatever it is, to track your calories, and every single day know how much you burn. Count it up. It can't be so now every day, if you always do 300, whatever that is, we want to push for 350 the next day. We can set goals and standards, and you know your average, you know what a normal workout is for you, and you know when you're pushing it. It shouldn't be, I'm tracking my calories, I'm cutting back, that's good. But on the diet or the exercise, you just go, does it hurt? Am I sore? Did I do it? There's no way to set goals and standards with that. So I urge you, pick something up, cheap or expensive, go all out. It's all the same. They're not always 100% accurate, but if you're doing it every day, it averages out. And if it's inaccurate, but consistently inaccurate, then you can bet on that. I say 250. If you're a beginner, come in, burn 250 calories on your workout. I don't care if it takes all day. When you're working out, if it takes 2 workouts, that's what I used to do. If I want to hit my 500, I would hit 200 in the morning and I didn't feel like it. I'm like, okay, I got to come back and do 300 later. Doesn't matter what it is. You set the standard, you set the goal, and you hit your numbers. The same thing goes with the diet. Most people understand that. You count your calories. See, the excess fat on your body, we can get rid of that immediately. The muscle, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take reps. It's going to take phases. It takes different seasons of life. And we're not going to stop lifting weights anytime soon. This is what we do for fun. This is our hobby. This is our stress relief. That ain't going nowhere. But the fat should go somewhere today. You could start getting rid of that today.